Senate leaders are receiving briefings on the war, the United States response, of course, where we go from here. And in a statement, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer urging the State Department to ensure Israel has everything it needs to protect itself. Schumer adding he is in close contact with the Biden administration as well as members of the Israeli government to monitor the situation. Kelly Meyer has more for us from the White House this morning on how the president is responding to the conflict. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning, you guys. Well, I want to take a look at what we're expecting here from the White House and what they have on their schedule here today. Nothing beyond the president's schedule, but that daily briefing at 10 a.m. Eastern this morning so far. Nothing on the Secretary of State schedule today, and no White House briefing so far at this hour for us to ask questions on how U.S. intelligence missed this surprise attack as they scramble to support Israel in any way possible. So we're watching the White House today for next steps from the Biden administration, what they will take here as we learn that several U.S. citizens were killed in this attack. A spokesperson from the National Security Council confirming to NewsNation, saying, quote, "We continue to monitor the situation closely." Secretary of State Antony Blinken sharing that the U.S. government believes American citizens may also be among the hostages now being held in Gaza. The U.S. taking several steps of their own in the last 24 hours to strengthen U.S. defense posture in the region and supply Israel with equipment, including munitions. The Biden administration directing the Pentagon to move a U.S. carrier strike group to the eastern Mediterranean. That includes the U.S. Navy aircraft carrier USS Gerald Ford, a guided missile cruiser, and guided missile destroyers. The Pentagon also taking steps to expand U.S. Air Force F-35, F-15, F-16, and A-10 fighter aircraft squadrons in the region. The Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, adding that the U.S., quote, will be rapidly providing the Israel Defense Forces with additional equipment and resources, including munitions. The first security assistance will begin moving today, meaning Sunday, and arriving in the coming days. The Biden administration, though, facing new scrutiny this morning, especially from Republicans, for not taking a tougher stance on Iran. The Wall Street Journal reporting that Iranian security officials helped plan Hamas's surprise attack on Israel. That's according to senior members of Hamas and Hezbollah, another Iran-backed militant group. Biden's Secretary of State Antony Blinken pushing back against that criticism that the Biden administration's recent hostage deal allowing Iran access to $6 billion in previously frozen funds were used to fund Hamas attack. Take a listen.
The facts are these. No U.S. Taxpayer dollars were involved. These were Iranian resources that Iran had accumulated from the sale of its oil that were stuck in a bank in South Korea. They have had from day one, under our law, under our sanctions, the right to use these monies for humanitarian purposes. They were moved from one account to another in another country to facilitate that use. As of now, not a single dollar has been spent from that account.
Now, President Biden made no mention of Iran in his statement over the weekend, but Senator Schumer, the Senate Majority Leader, did say in a statement late last night that the administration is keeping a careful eye on Iran and keeping all pressure on them and their proxies to ensure the situation does not expand. Adrienne.
Kelly, we appreciate your reporting. And
thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.